and welcome to A Moment in Time with Taylor. I'm going to try this new camera angle. I think it's perfect. It's right on the windowsill, so easy peasy, and I think it looks really good. It looks like you can see me from the tops of my fingers to my toes when I'm standing over there, and when I'm down on the mat, everything, so I'm excited. Hey Nathan, you were the first comment of this broadcast. Hey Nikki, I know it took me a while. I told you I was going to straighten my hair, and it takes a long time to straighten all this hair. Hey Jay, how are you, brother? Hello Lou, hello Nicholas. How's everybody doing? You guys want to do some yoga? So controversial, right? Yoga's for posers, get it? Get it? Because you do yoga poses? It's a joke, guys, it's a joke. It's a pun. Gareth wants to do yoga? Okay, what are you guys feeling like tonight? Hey Dan, how's everybody's body doing? Don't give me a hard time in here, jerk. Hey Native. For some reason can't think of your first name, Native, but I've watched your scopes before. Thank you, Lou. It's a joke, right? It's funny. How is it that poser and loser is spelled the same but sound different? Good question. Weird English language, right? Love is? I don't watch WWE. Get out of here, jerk. Hello, Saudi Arabia from New York. You haven't done yoga in a long time. Okay, well, why don't we do really gentle stuff? Never did yoga. Okay, let's start really, really basic. Let's just start out sitting on the mat and just take some deep breaths, okay? We'll just start out with checking in with our posture. Yeah, see? You like what I did there? You like the pun? You like the pun? When I ever leave? As soon as I join, I hear WWE. I'm happy. Yes, namesake. How are you? Don't cry, don't cry. Michelle. I'm going to try to remember this. Meditation, yes. Okay, I'm taking deep breath. Perfect. I'm trying a new angle, so we'll see how this goes. If you can, breathe in and out of your nose. You can support your knees with yoga blocks or pillows, towels, blankets, maybe couch pillows under your knees if you feel like some tension in the hips or your knees, like you want some support. On an inhale, send that breath deep down into the belly, then up into the ribs and all the way up into your chest. And when you exhale, do it from the top down. Exhale from the top of the chest, down through the ribs, and squeeze the belly button in and up at the end. Dirga Swasam breath. As you continue to take deep breaths, check in with your posture. Feeling the top of the head lifting tall, ears over shoulders, shoulders are rolled down and back, shoulders over ribs, ribs over hips. You might even want to widen your base of support by reaching under each hip and pulling it out and back. One more deep breath. And I'm going to check in with the comments. So while you sit here, you might want to reflect on your intention for your yoga practice. Hello, Periscope person. I didn't see who that was that said that, but hello. Oh, the tan lizard. Hello, Thompson. You feel sharp pains in my back doing this. Sitting? Okay, so maybe you should sit on a chair or a couch to begin with. Sure, you can lay down if you want, Bubba. I can't breathe out my nose, just my mouth. Okay. Do you have, Amy, are you congested? Or thank you, Shiny. Thank you. Setting an intention. Yes, a sankalpa, a reason for your practice. Lay on the couch. I'm loving this yoga. There you go. You can take deep breaths laying down. Really, you can take the deep breaths in any position. Hello, Yoda. How are you? Okay. All right, I think, do I watch anime? I used to. I don't really anymore. Oh, good, Jay. I'm glad. I'm glad. Thank you, Native. Or Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. Hello, Emmy. Thank you for the super hearts, Yoda. Yes. Thank you. Okay. So from here, let's go right into just hands and knees. Now, if you're sensitive on your hands or wrists, you can make fists with your hands. So you're just on your knuckles and your fingers are facing each other. If your hands and wrists feel okay, whether you're in palms open or fists, your knees might feel a little sensitive. So you might want to put a blanket or a towel under your knees for some extra cushion and support. They also make these little jelly yoga things that go right under your knees. So your hands should be under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. Tabletop position, looking straight down. Inhale into cow, dropping the belly, pulling the heart forward and up. And exhale, round, pull the belly button back, tuck the chin towards the chest. Inhale into cow. And exhale into cat. Keep flowing with your own breath. Take your time to get there. After your next exhale, inhale yourself center into tabletop position. Exhale, big toes together, open up your knees and press your hips back nice and easy for child's pose. Now, this is not very comfortable for some people. If this isn't comfortable for you, you can also just lay right down on your belly, turn your head to one side, and relax your arms down by your sides. For child's pose, we want to get our hips back to our heels first. That's the most important part. Get the hips back as far as you're comfortable. Always stay in your pain-free range of motion and make sure you don't do anything that causes pain or discomfort. And then, once your hips are back as far as they go, keep them where they are and see how far forward you can bring your upper body. You might just come down onto elbows, maybe supporting the head. Maybe you're just holding yourself up with your hands, and that's fine. Eventually, you'll be able to lay all the way down on the mat. Child's pose can be taken as quite a restorative pose. You can hold it for 5 minutes, maybe even more. So continue to hold that posture if it feels good for you, or if you're on your belly, you might want to turn your head to the other side. Hey, Alex. Oh, how'd someone get blocked? Yeah, it's called Egg Drop. EGGDRP. It's a tool for Periscope broadcasters so that you guys have moderation powers. Hello, Abdullah. You're holding that posture? Good. Amy, you shouldn't be texting while you're doing it because your head should be down and your arms should be out overhead. You're welcome, Lou. I'm just going to check in with the comments. So continue to breathe there. Hey, Robin, how are you? Eating pose. You better leave now. Okay. Calm and focused mind. What other good intentions are good? Usually common intentions, you're welcome, Jay, it would be, oh, Amy, that's awesome. That's so awesome. Hey, Ken. Thank you, Bubba. Don't yoga and drive, true. You just had 3 beers. Okay, don't fall in love with me. I'm happily married. You can have friend love. Platonic friend love is perfect. That's the kind of love we take here. And good intentions include flexibility, strength, balance. It's fine, bro. Peace of mind, relaxation, recovering from stress, dealing with different disorders or diagnoses, I guess I could say. Yeah, you're feeling the platonic friend love? Good, I'm glad. Mass friend zone. Thank you for the super hearts, by the way, Jay. Alright, so from child's pose, you're going to lift your head up, lift your elbows up, bringing your hands back under your shoulders and your knees back under your hips. From here, if you feel ready for it, you're going to curl your toes under and just move really easy. See how it feels, especially those of you who are just kind of starting out or haven't done it in a while. Start to press into the feet and hands, lifting the knees up, bending from the hips like a hinge, so your hips are up towards the sky. And remember, in most of the poses, we're going to look different. We have different bodies, we're at different skill levels, so don't compare yourself to me. Feel into your body and see how it feels. You can always come back down onto your knees when you're ready. Relax your neck and face. And then just walk your feet forward, coming off of the hands, just kind of hanging forward and forward fold. Some of you are going to be comfortable holding this pose for a few breaths while I check back in with the comments. Some of you are not going to feel very comfortable here. That's fine. You can bend your knees, see if that feels better. And then whenever you need to, you're just going to roll on up to standing. Take your time. So you can stay in your forward fold if you want, or you can roll up to standing when you're ready. Oh, your AC is out, yeah. You really feel it in the hip bone. When you were doing child's pose, Amy, you were feeling it in the hip bone? Hey, City. Hey, from New York. You sometimes take yourself out for dinner. I do that, Alex. Hey, Alex. Hey, Amy, are you trolling us right now? Just curious. I'm doing really good, Alex. I gotta get back into yoga. You've fallen. Okay. Alright, I'm not sure, Amy. Amy, you know what? I would recommend, Amy, don't do any more yoga today. What we're going to want to do is have private sessions only. So from now on, please don't do anything that I do unless you feel led to do that. But my advice would be not to do any of this. If you're falling over, this is already way beyond your ability level for right now. So you're going to want to go to femyoga.com and purchase private sessions so we can make sure that you're practicing safely. Thank you, Noah. How many super broadcasters do you know? Oh, okay. I don't know how to give friend love. High five it. There's the friend love for you, Jay. Hey, Tarek. It's been a while. But yay, love it. Yay, good. I'm glad, Michelle. DDP. Yes, I did know about that, actually. I think you might have been the one who told me that. You're the best, Alex. Or this. How about this, Jay? Thumbs up. No. Hey, what's up, man? You didn't come into Narita's scope earlier. Did you see the scope she did called Carlos, Tooks, and Taylor Get In Here Right Now? I was the only one who showed up. Friend love, it's high fives, and sharing Netflix accounts. You can't have my Netflix account. Get out of here. I don't want you putting weird stuff in my recently watched. You did see it? Oh, okay. You're cleaning. Hey, John. Your shoulders are still a little tight, all your desk work. Okay, let's do shoulder stuff. I did shoulders yesterday too, but I'm trying to strengthen my shoulders, so this will be good for me for today to do more of stretching and opening in the shoulders. So if you're still folded, or if you're not, you can come back into your fold if you like. If this causes you pain like any other pose, do not do it. Just stop. Hopefully you guys can see me here. So what you do here, if you want to help release the shoulders, is cross your arms. And then maybe, if you feel nice and balanced, you can even gently turn your head side to side, shaking it no. Or maybe nodding it yes, releasing the neck and shoulders. One more breath here. Releasing the arms. We're going to inhale to look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold. You can, again, keep bending your knees if you need to. We're going to inhale, sweep ourselves all the way out and up, looking up at the thumbs. And exhale, fold. So let me quickly talk about that pose that we just did where our arms are up overhead. So when you are coming up into this, like, it's a mini standing back bend. It's very mini. And it's mostly, actually this can be better from over here. It's mostly with the upper back, okay? So you want to always keep your core engaged pretty much in every posture. Keep these belly muscles really nice and strong. It's okay if they're weak now. They'll get stronger the more you engage them and contract them. So we're keeping that strong. And what that does is that keeps my hips from hiking up like this. I don't want to bring it into a back bend of my low back, okay? I want to keep my belly strong. And as my arms come up, my back bend is more in my thoracic spine, my upper spine, my cervical spine, my neck. Looking up at the thumbs. And I'm also working my arms back towards my ears. And then exhaling, hands back to the heart center. Okay. So from here, we'll just come right into our next little posture here. You don't have to turn. It'll be easier for you to see what I'm doing this way. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Now, for anyone who has shoulder injuries, or maybe you had a stroke, you're not supposed to lift your arms higher than shoulder level, never do. When I say to do this, just make sure that you're honoring your body's limitations and keeping your shoulder, one or both arms at the level that it should be at. This next pose, if you do have shoulder or arm injuries, I'm just going to ask you to refrain from this, and we'll get some similar stretches in a more safe way for you. So everyone else, inhale, arms up, grabbing the left wrist with the right hand. And exhaling, opening up the left side of the body. Keep weight in your left foot and make sure you're not twisting your body closed, but you're keeping your shoulders stacked on top of one another. And then come back to center. Switching the hands. Again, don't compare yourself and your range of motion to mine. So again, you're going to keep that right, when you come to the other side, right foot grounding down. Stretch out through the right side. Don't close off. Make sure you stay open. And stretch. And then come back center, and exhale, float the hands down. I'm just going to check in with the comments here so you can stand into your feet feeling really nice and strong. Hey, Heinz, how are ya? You're going for a cream latte drink. That yoga is too hard. Okay, Amy, that sounds probably safer. She never answers questions I ask, so I unfollowed her. Who are you talking about? My shoulders are still a little tight. Okay, I read that. Who doesn't read your questions? That was awesome. Yay, thank you, Michelle. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. All right, are we ready for sun salutations? I think we are. I'm not going to wait for the answer. We're just going to do it. Oh, Narita? Really? It's probably your friggin' name and profile picture. Jeez. Narita's like the nicest person ever. Oh, shirt is coming out. Wardrobe malfunctions. Okay, make sure you're tucked. Everything tucked. Don't show your belly to the world. What did Felicia call that back in the early days of my Periscope account? What was it? A world wally. In Sweden, they call your stomach a wally. She's like, ooh, that was almost a world wally. So that's what I call it. All right. So our starting position for the sun salutations is hands together in between the rib cage. Standing up tall, strong muscles of the feet, strong belly. Exhale. Shoulders down and back. Inhale, arms out and up. Look up. Exhale, fold all the way forward, hinging from the hips. Inhale, look up and lengthen. And then exhale, fold. Now from here, you might need to bend your knees quite a bit to get your fingertips or hands down onto the ground. And we're going to step both legs back to hands and knees. If you already know a more advanced variation of your vinyasa, you can do that instead. And then from here, there's a few options. I'll show you the easiest one first. The easiest one is going to be to come down onto forearms. And then basically shift your upper body forward and your knees back and lower down all the way to the belly. Forehead or chin to the mat. So that's the easiest way to come down. The next way, and the way that I really, if you can do it this way, I'd really like you to work on it because this is going to strengthen that core and strengthen your upper body even more. Can't see very well, but I straightened my hair, so I'm trying not to put it up. Okay. Oh, jeez. To be a girl, so weird. Okay. You're going to keep your elbows hugging in towards your rib cage. Really important here. Keep your belly strong. Keep your hips really, just keep these muscles just really, really, really strong. Because the idea here is I'm going to shift forward, I don't want my elbows to flop out. I want my elbows to stay in. I'm lowering my chest first. Chest and chin. And my hips are up in the air. So I'm kind of exaggerating the hips being up right now. They're up higher than they probably will be for you. But that gives you an idea. I do not want to do the opposite. I don't want to see anyone coming down like that. Now I have pretty good range of motion in my spine, so I can do a pretty deep back bend like that. But you can probably see why you don't want to do that. Most likely, it's probably not going to feel very good for your back if you drop that low back down first. You could really hurt yourself. So either come down onto the forearms and just kind of wiggle yourself down flat, or really, really strong. Keep those elbows hugging in, hips hugging back for 8-limb pose. So you'll know you have this pose right if you have one chin, one chest, 2 hands, 2 knees, and 2 feet touching the mat. Hug your shoulders down and back, and then release everything down to the mat. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders. Elbows are continually hugging back to keep the chest open. And then we're going to inhale our head long forward and then up. Maybe you stay down in cobra. Watch out for your hair. And maybe you press all the way up to upward facing dog. But again, stay in your pain-free range of motion. I'm going to take 2 more breaths here. And on an exhale, you might be able to flip it all the way back to downward facing dog, but it's okay if you want to come to hands and knees first. And you can always take child's pose instead of downward facing dog. Maybe. Two more breaths, you got this, you're doing great, building that strength, opening up the shoulders. Look between your hands, and then I already showed you how to step forward, so you can just step forward if you prefer, or if you want a little extra challenge, bend your knees and hop forward. Inhale, look up and lengthen. And exhale, fold. Did you say something to me, babe? Did you say something to me? Inhale, out and up. Huh?
Open shoulders, bend the neck.
Looking up. Exhale, hands together at the heart center. My husband's trolling me. He's like, open shoulders. I can't. Too funny. Hey, Blaine, how are you? Oh, did you already leave, Hatter? Are you still here? Mr. Friggin' P. Hello. Oh, you're still here. Hello. I just wanted to say hi. I just saw your comment. I was just thinking today the same thing. I was like, dude, I'm very small. I saw myself in the mirror and I was like, I don't normally have that thought. And then I weighed myself and I am very small. I'm smaller than I thought I was. It's not good. I'm trying to get your hop needs work. Yay! I love the hops. The hops are fun. Here, I'll show you another hop. It's a good shoulder opener too. You don't have to do all this. You don't have to feel like you have to stay just because I'm doing shoulder stuff. You could always watch the replay. The hair, yes. That's what I'm saying. That's what I told Nikki like 3 hours ago. I was like, I'm going to straighten my hair and go live. And then like 3 hours later, I'm like, okay, now I'm going live. And it's still not even straight. Sometimes when you look, you don't see yourself in the mirror. No, I do, but I don't know. I was like, I could tell that I had probably lost some weight. They say you need to feed me. Jay, I don't know centimeters. I'm 5'1". You're at 180? That's awesome! That's so awesome! Yay! Good work. Very good work. What do you credit that to? Mainly diet? Not a vampire. No, I'm not a vampire. No, I do have a reflection. Thank you, Zemo. Thank you. I worked really hard on it, although it's already looking pretty crazy. You're 5'1" too? Yay! 5'1" crew. We're all short. I think Shiny's short too. Cyanide's short. We're all short. All right. So here's another fun one you can hop from. This hop's a little easier, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. So take the feet nice and wide, and you want to make sure you feel a little stretch in the outside of the ankle, so you might even need to kind of pigeon toe your toes in a little bit towards each other. And then we're gonna keep that belly nice and strong, so you don't want your hips hiking up into your low back, okay? You don't want the duck butt. You're gonna keep your core nice and strong. Inhale, arms open wide like a big bear hug. Exhale behind, and we're gonna interlace the fingers. So the palms are facing towards me, okay? I'm interlacing. Take a nice deep breath, lift the arms up as high as you're comfortable. And then we're gonna exhale and fold forward, allowing the arms to come towards the ground. Keep your hips over your heels. Make sure you don't shift too far forward. I'm looking at you. Hi. Inhale and look up. Exhale, hands to the hips. And inhale on up. And then exhale, hop together. How's that? Does that hop a little bit more fun? You have to say we when you do it. Just saying. Welcome back, John. I can do this only after 1 hour of spinning bike. Hey, Tata! Show cat. Oh, here he comes. Just for you, tap, tap. Ashley, right? Boom. Wee, wee. Hey, how's it going, John? Hey, Tata. Oh, look, Jack, you got super hearts, and they're even orange. Whoa, Ashley likes cats. If you want super hearts from Ashley, you just gotta show your cat. Oh, okay, bye, Hatter. It was good to see you. Thanks for popping in. I'll write. I think you emailed me. Did I email you back yet? I can't remember. I will if I didn't. Thanks. She said show cat. His name's Jack. All right, that sounds good, Hatter. I don't think I did. I don't think I did for the most recent one yet, but I will. Yay, and Michelle likes the cat, Jack, what do you say? You want a close up? Let's get closer. Let's get closer. Hi. You gonna lay down, do something cute? Yep. I knew it. Yeah, he's our only cat.
Spoiled.
You're not sure about the last pose, Brennan? What, you don't like it? Yes, Rich, I will be doing Whisper ASMR tonight. Yes, indeed. It's my most popular content, and it gets the most sponsorships. So if you don't like it and you'd rather me do more cat scopes or yoga scopes, go to femyoga.com and let me know what you want to see more or less of. Because this channel is 100% viewer funded. Oh, you're very welcome, Michelle. It was my pleasure. I enjoyed this. I don't feel like we did very much. Let me see what time we're at. Sorry. Back to my face. Back to my face. Oh, and back to Mr. Perfect. Gotta love that view. Oh, thanks for inviting. Sorry that I totally changed it to not what it was. Okay, we've been going only 30 minutes. We can go longer. Just like PBS, exactly, Amy, you got it. Except there's no government funding. Hey, Jason, how are you? You didn't get the stretch in the shoulders. Okay, so what you want to do, Brennan, is, I'm going to do this one sideways so you can see my arms a little better. So Brennan, actively you want to ultimately move your hands to the ground. So just really actively try to move them towards the ground. And then if you have a yoga teacher, you can even kind of ask them to gently kind of like that, like when they're, push this under part, just ever so gently just kind of put their hand on it, because just feeling like a hand on there, you'll engage those muscles a little more and be able to open up a little bit more, I think. That's my guess. It's hard, Robert. I know. I've been doing this for 4 years, so you're just starting at the level that you're starting at. Don't judge yourselves. Any little bit that you do is good. Oh yeah, you did change your handle back, so your moderation privileges should be working again. There's another sponsor right on cue. Hey, Satanica. You have moderation powers too. All my sitting and drawing gets my shoulders stiff. So true. So true. Hello, how are you today, my friend? Okay, did I miss anything? I think so. It was enough for me not doing it for a while. Yeah, I think 30 minutes is probably good. Thanks for the super hearts. I appreciate that. Oh, and Robert too. Wow, look at all these green super hearts coming in. How's everybody doing? Any requests? Any yoga poses you've been wanting to work on? Any body parts bothering you? Or do you just just do something? You can say just do something. I'll just do something. Hello, Ireland. Hello from New York. Sonam, top shelf pineapple in the house. I don't have a pineapple. Last time you came in, I was like, boom, pineapple. Maybe not the last time, but one of those times. No more chasing waterfalls. Just stick to the rivers or the usernames that you're used to. My title, it's just a joke. It's a pun. The pressure points. That's an interesting question. Was your name Scott? Ken. Pressure points. I don't know much about pressure points, to be honest with you. How do you start, Robert? Okay, well, you might want to watch this replay because we've been going about 30 minutes, and I already kind of did the beginner intro stuff. You can also watch some of my other replays. I have very basic lessons on my YouTube channel too. If you don't want to wait for this to be over, I am Fem Yoga Taylor on YouTube as well. Something for shoulders and back of neck is sore. Okay, so we did a lot of shoulders also because that was actually the one request that we got was shoulders. So the past 30 minutes has been gentle shoulder stretching kind of things. We could do let me do a couple of the shoulder things. My favorite TV show, I like How I Met Your Mother, I like Dexter, and I like Grey's Anatomy. Kind of all over the place. All right, let's do this. So this one's kind of a funky, whatever. Don't do this first. Warm up, okay? Do different things. Do like we just did. Oh, they're feeling better. Good, Michelle. I thought I heard my master say something about the body's pressure points. Your yoga teacher, interesting. They might know something about acupressure that I didn't learn in my training. Why aren't you all watching volleyball? Because we want to get fit with yoga. Not all of us have a volleyball court and a bunch of friends to get fit with. Hello, thank you for the flowers. What is that little thing, a map? Thing for the map. Why are you sweating? Oh, goodness, a bot. Get the bot out of here. Get that bot out of here, Okay. So, this isn't a pose you want to just start with. Make sure you're warmed up first. And then, actually, while we're standing, let's do that. Let's do some stuff. Let's do some other stuff. This will help warm you up a little bit. We'll all warm up a little more. The map was an accident. That's what I figured. It was still funny, though. Okay. Why did trolls bother? That was a bot. That's a bot. So I don't know what their purpose is. But anyway, let's do some. This is actually a Qigong method that I took from Liz Arch. And she's a yoga teacher who also does a lot of mixed martial arts. So you can see that my elbows are weird. They go in towards each other. That's not intentional. So that's straight. That's straight for me. Yeah, I know. It looks weird, but it is what it is. So hands out straight in front. We're going to take our right hand into a fist, bringing it about 2 inches below the belly button, and start to tap. Come a little bit closer. Nope, still can't see it. World Chocolate Day. And then we're going to go down a bit, and to the left, And then work your way up at your own pace. So if you find a yummy place at any point throughout this, just go ahead and stop there. You're going to hear my voice start to change a bit as I do this. And then once you get up to your pec, you're going to circle that area 3 times. Really, use the pressure that feels good to you because you want to kind of work up that lymph. Especially if you wear bras, ladies. Yep, still a robot. So 3 times. And then along the collarbone and up into the neck and shoulders. And if this feels good, again, if this is where your tension is, especially you, Satanica, you might really want to kind of like hammer right into that muscle there. Try not to pull your hair. And then down the arm, down the bicep. Down the forearm. And into the palm. This is a really powerful Qigong pressure point, actually. This is not a really pressure point, but I guess it is. This is where they believe that you give and receive your Qi. And then we'll flip it over and get the back. Yeah, I straighten my hair and then come up the wrist, up the forearm. Hey Queen, I am doing a little bit of Qigong, helping people to warm up before our next shoulder stretch. Coming up the shoulder, so make sure you get actually into that tricep a bit. On up the shoulder, if you want to hit again, the neck, shoulders. You can take as much time to get through this as you want. And then all the way back down through the central channel, where you started, right below the belly button. And then shake it out. Not who's there, you guys. Shake it out. I look more mature. Cheese mature. I don't even know what that means. Alright. And I'm wearing like a t-shirt that I've had since I was like 13. No feeling on the back. Yeah, if you have no feeling, I'd be gentle. Don't go too hard just because you can't feel it. You know what I mean? That was good. Good. I'm glad. Let's go to the other side. Not cheese mature. Well, that's what you said. I'm just saying. So the arms will come out again. Taking a fist in the left hand, 2 inches below the belly button. Tap. And what I'm tapping with is this flat part of my fingers. The sun is so bright. I can't even barely show you. Okay. This part right here. So you're not trying to dig your knuckles in. You're trying to use the flat part. It was an accident. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you didn't mean to say that I was cheese mature. Down and to the right. So you're going to cross through the opposite side of your body. Coming up. Into the ribs. If you have any allergies going on, anything like that, you might knock some stuff loose, any congestion. And then again, circle 3 times around your pec. If your knuckles are bruising from this, you're not doing it right. That's exactly right. Ow. And if you're stepping on sharp stuff too, you need to vacuum your house. I've needed to vacuum for a long time and being bad. Okay, I'm not really paying attention. So 3 times. Make sure you really, especially in the armpit, really bang into there. I know it's probably a little sweaty, but it's okay. It's good to get that lymph moving. Make sure nothing's stuck. And then we're going to come up through the collarbone, up into the neck and shoulder muscles. Hey, Mindy. Is this mindfulness? You should do it mindfully. Don't hurt yourself. Coming down the shoulder and bicep. Hello. Yeah, but it's not the dust. It's the, like, stuff from our shoes or whatever. Down the forearms. And then I go really, really, really gentle right here because I have an injury in my wrist. And then the hand feels okay again. That important Qi center. Remember, this is where we give and receive our energy, our Qi. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then flip, palm down. Hitting the back of the palm. Good for low back pain, Paula? Okay, we can do that next. I'm going to do a shoulder stretch after this, and then we'll do some low back stuff. It's a very, very common question. Coming up the forearm. Qi, Q-I. Coming up the tricep and shoulder. Hey, Jimmy. Oh, you know, I just punched myself. What are you up to? Feels really good, actually. It's a little self-massage technique. You don't even have to get off your couch to do it. Coming into the neck again, down the collarbone, and down through that central channel. Oh, I can hear stuff in my stomach. All the way down below the belly button, and then shake it out. Hey, thanks for the super hearts, man. You rock. I just punched, just punch myself. What are you up to? All right. So, oof. No, I got it. Okay, let's start. So take a wide stance. Oh, we're gonna do a couple shoulder things, and then we'll do some low back stuff. Make sure your shirt doesn't pop out. All right, wide stance. Bend your knees. Come back a bit. Can't really see me, I don't think. I'm just gonna miss your comment. So wide stance, bent knees. You want to let your whole body move with this. Actually, I'll turn sideways so you can kind of see it better. I'm gonna squeeze my shoulders back behind me. I know it looks silly, and then roll them forward. Okay, 3 times like that. And then switch directions, forward and back. Allow your knees and body to absorb any kind of stiffness or shock. So 3 times. So we really want to exaggerate that back and down at the end, so you have really nice posture. You want to imagine that you're squeezing something between your shoulder blades, and then make sure that they're down so the neck is long. If you could see my muscles, you'd be like, whoa, they're jacked up. Hey, Darren, are your muscles jacked up too? Thank you, Paula. Is the alien going to get out? What are you feeling in the stomach? It could be, it could be. Shake it out, yes. Shake out the chi. Yes. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Okay. And now, hi, Dan. I don't have my angel costume on right now because I'm doing yoga and it gets in the way, but I might wear it later. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so now we do spiraling teacups. This is also adapted from Qigong. So you're going to bring your elbows into the sides, palms up. Imagine that there's a teacup on your right hand. Oh, same thing here though. Take that wide stance, bent knees. And then you're going to inhale, pull that hand back. Spin the fingers in, couldn't think of the word. Reach back as far as you can. This is all about shoulder range of motion, okay? Try to keep that teacup from spilling. Come all the way. Let me back up so you can see better. All the way around. All the way. Oof, that's the hardest part back there. Try not to drop it. And then you come all the way back forward and suck it back in. Put your teacup on your left hand. Inhale, left elbow back. Spin the fingers in. Reach back. Reach all the way out. Keep that arm really long, this whole movement. All the way around. All the way around. I think I might have spelled mine. Come all the way forward and suck it back. Good. Now the challenge. Grab like a flip-flop or like a light TV remote. Maybe not the TV remote. Something that you don't care if you drop it, and something that's nice and light. Okay, I gotta vacuum my yoga blocks too. Can I do that with a beer? You can try it with a beer, Tila, but be careful where you're doing it. You think it's better without the angel costume, Jay? Well, thank you. It's probably just you think that this is what I look like without the angel costume, but it's really just straightened hair. But thanks anyway. Okay, is that Lou? Hey, Lou. How are ya? Oh, I forgot to read comments. Let's read comments. Get your little prop. She shut out a Red Bull. I'm not out of Red Bull. Okay, I think I read everything. You see Flash? That's not Flash! You guys, stop. I thought you meant he was live. Jeez Louise. You are too much. And by the way, it's P-H-L-A-S-H, not Plash. His name's not Plash. Pure Taylor, no nonsense. Yes, no nonsense. But I feel like Pure Taylor is a whole lot of nonsense. Alright, so get your prop, get your stance, wide leg, bent knees, elbows into the ribs, palms up. Inhale, right hand back. Spin it around and reach back. All the way around. Take your time. Don't drop it. Woo, yes. Success. And back. Flip it over. Let's try it again. Inhale, left hand back. Flip it in. Reach it back. All the way around. Bring it around town. All the way forward. No nonsense, guys. No nonsense. Back it. Good stuff. All right. do the one that I keep thinking we were going to do. And then we'll do our, yeah, then I just chuck it over to the side. Yay! All right, so this is the last shoulder one that I'll show today. I'm not even sure if you guys will be able to see this. You can try. You can try. So how do I even do this? Okay, yes, from your belly. Put your arms down on the ground. I don't actually know if you guys can see this. Whatever, I'm just going to say it. Try to picture it if you can't see me. My backs of my hands are down. Thumbs are pointing towards my feet. So my palms are up towards the sky. I probably wouldn't be sneezing if I vacuumed the ground. Okay. Head is center. Bring your feet towards your booty. And then you're going to roll. First, look at your left arm. Make sure it stays right there. And then roll very gently towards your left side, reaching your right hand back. If this is too much for you, you can leave your right hand down, just starting to work into the front of the left shoulder. If you have the hand reaching back and there's no pain, you can try to bring the right foot to the ground. And maybe even the left foot. And gently lowering both legs. Bring the hand back down, unwinding, back to center. We'll try the other side. Head is center, bend the knees. Shift the weight to the right. Turn to the right side of your cheek or head. You can also use a pillow here if you need it under your head. Reaching back with your left hand for the right hand. Make sure your right arm isn't moving. And only if it's pain-free. Oh, and I'll just show just from this way. If it's too much, you can also keep your hand down and keep some of your weight more towards the left until you're ready to work back into it. And then maybe you want to bring your left foot to the ground. And maybe even your right foot. And then gently unwind. Actually, let's do low back stuff while we're down. So we'll start out with our chin or forehead down. Palms towards the mat. Legs are together and back behind you. Walk the legs back as far as you can out of the hips. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Point your legs back, 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 and then maybe lift them up. And lower down. If that was too much for you, you can also do one leg at a time. If not, you might want to take full flying locust, lifting the feet and lifting the upper body and arms. Then bring your hands under your shoulders. Inhale the head forward and up into either cobra, upward facing dog, or sphinx with the elbows under the shoulders. So typically, most of our back pain comes from being hunched forward too often. So we need to kind of open the chest, get this extension. See if you can take 2 more breaths here. And then inhale. Exhale back to downward facing dog. slowly step your feet forward, rolling yourself up to stand. I'm going to check in with comments one last time. And I don't think there's really any comments coming in, so I am ready to end this. Let's namaste to each other. Namaste means the divine light in me recognizes and honors the divine light in every single one of you, all 21 of you, and everyone else watching this on the replay, and everyone who came in earlier and is going to come in the next few seconds before I end this. Thank you for the super heart. I'll be back. I'm definitely going to be doing whispering today. You just practiced too? Awesome. Awesome. I can't decide. Oh, I have to do more book scopes. I'll probably do a book scope and then a whisper scope. That's what I'm thinking. It's a big night. Every night is a big night. Always 3 hours of content every day on the Fem Yoga show, but if you don't already know, it is 100% viewer funded, and I can't do it for free. So if you'd like to support content like this and our mission to increase positivity and truth in the lives of as many people as possible, you can do that at femyoga.com. And in the meantime, remember, you are all worthy of being loved and feeling comfortable in your own skin. This has been another moment in time with Taylor. You too, Jay. Hopefully I'll see you back later. And namaste to you too, Paula. Thank you for being here. Oh, that's okay, Alex. I was editing videos today a lot too. That's why I didn't come on until a little bit later. Hey, Neil, I'm just about to duck out, but thanks for popping in. I will be back in a little while, probably doing some reading, more of that book that we started last night, and then hopefully a whisper scope after that. So thank you again, guys, for being here. This has been another moment in time with Taylor. Hope to see you back soon.